Good morning, everybody. Good day to you. You know what? Been catching up on a few training sessions that I missed last week, and there's just so much information to process. A lot of golden nuggets of wisdom everywhere that everybody's sharing. My coaches, my mentors, and some of them, said and wrote. One of them just said, and I wrote down that imagine your experiences are your inventory. Imagine your experiences are your inventory. Let that sink in a bit. As far back as we can remember, our experiences shaped and really molded us, right? Really molded us, and we've experienced millions of them, millions and millions of them. If you were to recite or kind of think about which ones kind of come back, which ones are recanted, stands out the most, you can probably fire off quite a few, right? Quite a few kind of comes out to the surface, and they're the first ones that we refer to. And there's probably some really great ones, and there's probably some really bad ones, things that we just don't want to think about. And then there's ones that again we they come to us really fast because they're the ones that stand out. They're the ones that made the most impact in our lives. Hey, Unreal Explorers, thanks for joining in. Hope you're doing well there. I think you're in California, right? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week, my friend. And yeah, they're the ones that stand out, right? They're the ones that stand out, and they're the ones that you talk about the most, and they're probably the ones that left the most tabs in that inventory of experiences. So sort of like in our notebooks and our school books that we used to use. I use a day planner still, as well as the ones in our phone. I'm old school. I use the paper ones that I like to write down. But maybe whatever you use, just as long it goes back to kind of those colorful tabs. You remember those colorful tabs we used to use as place markers? We use post-it notes as well. They're easily recognized, right? They're easily recognized that we can find what we're looking for really fast. We're flipping through things and we can find them really fast. And this huge inventory of experiences, they guide us. They guide us. They enable us to draw from times of need, for ourselves, and then also use them to help others as well, to help everybody around us thrive. They educate us, right? They help educate us, and they continue to help educate us. And we use those to educate others from our experiences. And these inner tabs we refer to all the time, right? They refer to them all the time. And I mentioned yesterday that I learned, I learned from partly from my parents, right? My brothers, my teachers, uh, my friends, many, many others, grandparents. I learned from them, and I use them every day to help me navigate kind of through life. And I share them with my kids now, and in turn, they're building their inventory of experiences to help guide them along as well. Again, going back, not all of them are going to be memorable ones, right? We maybe want to kind of shut down some of them out, and we want to push them kind of deep inside because they either hurt us, they scared us, definitely scared us. It was maybe trauma, is probably guilt, maybe it was involved, some embarrassment, whatever those were. We push those far away into that inventory. It's kind of like in a box, right? But no matter what, it's still there. And sometimes we dip into those and they help us. So no matter if they were positive or negative experiences, we can definitely credit them to, laying down some of that foundation in our personality, in our strengths, our weaknesses, our beliefs, our talents. A lot of our passions come out of it, and a lot of our stats, our views on things came out from all these experiences that we've collected over the years. So we can trace them all back to our experiences that we've had in the past. So the question is, how can we make the best use of them, right? Well, by now you should have a handle what drives you, like what motivates you. What are your dreams? What are your visions? Where do you want to be a year from now, 5 years from now, maybe even 20 years from now? So your inventory of experiences really will be kind of like that compass that guides you along guide you along when you go off track. And if you love to travel, you're going to look for more ways to do that, right? If you love to cook like my wife does, you're going to pursue that even if it isn't your career because it gave you so much gratification early on. So here's the cool thing is that when you have all these experiences and you start to share them, you attract other people that are also looking for the same thing. And this goes for stuff that made you happy, that made you smile, and then also some of that stuff again we buried deep, right? And they can actually be very very powerful allies, by turning them into something that can also help someone that's going through similar experiences, right? So use them. Don't be afraid of them. Use them. These experiences again are our foundation. They built us up to where we are, and we're strong, right? We're strong people. We got strong mindset. We've got strong dreams. We have passions. We have goals that we want to set. So this foundation that we're launching off from, we're built from all these experiences, good and bad. So let them not harm you, but let them empower you, and let them and just do more of it, because you still got so many more years ahead, right? And experiences are not they're not over, they're still coming. So let them continue to build this whole inventory, and enjoy it, enjoy the moments, enjoy the time as you build it. And so I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you again tomorrow with another motivation morning. Until then, tap that like. Love to have you on. Thanks, Unreal Explorer, for joining in, and hope to get to touch base with you soon. Until then, tap that like, leave any comments you have. Love hearing your small wins, and some of these small wins can really compound into some really really big gains. So thanks again for tuning in. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you again. So love to, if you want to see some of these replays, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can catch all the replays of my previous shows on them. So don't forget to be better, be bigger, and be that change that people are looking for. So I'll see you again next time, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.